everybody, welcome back. This is part 2 of the Aristone radiogram, and as I said, today it's the gramophone itself, the mechanism. So it's in pretty good condition. There's a bit of a clean, that's alright. What's missing, I did notice, the should have a screw there to hold the needle in, and I hope we'll sort that out. Tell you in a minute. So the idler, let's just pull it out a bit. I know it's spinning, but still I'll take it off the shaft and clean the shaft up and oil it. The motor, it's turning, it's not too bad. Does it turn the idler? And yeah, sort of trying to get the right camera angle here. That's promising. It's promising. I know there's an on-off switch, so I heard it click and then click off. So that's good. Let's have a look underneath. And God, these are awkward. I'm not an expert on these, on any turntable really, but it's all fairly clean. And nothing seems to be jammed, and just some machine oil on those parts and should be okay. The shaft that holds the turntable on, I'm not sure if the turntable just spins on it, if that shaft should spin with it. Not sure, but hopefully I can find out. Because, see, I just don't have one of these, I've got two. And the owner, I don't know where he gets them from, but anyway, exact same as that one. So, and this one has, as you can see, it's got a little screw there for the, to hold the needle in. So, shit, the motor spins really, really good on this. Wow, I think they'll both work, but looking at this, yeah, it does spin. Yeah, so that thing's jammed, so I'm going to have to fix it up. I'm going to get both of these going if I can, as long as the motors are working and there's enough rubber on the idler to spin at the right speed. I think we're in business. So what I'm going to do, I'll get some power onto it and we'll see if it works. Okay, got the power hooked up. I'm ready. Variac is switched on, so let's just apply some power. I'm at 170. Are you going to work? Nope. Doesn't want to work. Oh. Let's do that again. Let's actually turn it on. Oh yeah. Noisy bugger. But that's cool. It works. I wonder if we can quieten it up a bit. But anyway, first job, I think, will be to, I'll take that idler off and just clean the, as I said, clean the shaft up and re-oil it. And then we'll have a look at the bottom side of the motor. Care of the idler wheel, and that was a really easy job, you know, that little spring clip just holds it in, and yeah, pull it out, clean it up, re-oil it. And anyway, on this thing here, so I've got the nuts off, and that was a job in itself. It couldn't actually fit a socket into there because the housing wouldn't allow it. Here we go. Cool. And there's our motor, and you know, that's pretty good. So where's my alcohol? This is all I do, and on some of the others, I mean, whatever grease they used, I don't know, back in the 50s and 60s, and by this time that grease has gone rock solid hard, and essentially it's why the motor won't spin. So but in this case it doesn't look like it. That shaft is pretty clean. Of course all that solidified grease tends to happen in there, so just anyway, a bit of squirt alcohol, a little rag, and a screwdriver. Just clean the crap out of it. That looks pretty good. From what I can see, don't know if you'll be able to see it though, probably not. It looks like there's a ball bearing there to allow that to spin on. So all good, all cool. A little bit of machine oil in there. That'll do. And we'll put that back on, and whichever way it goes, don't think it makes any difference at all. Got it. Alright. Just about. Maybe it goes the other way. Yep. Got it. Alright, so I'll tighten that up, and then we'll look at that the platter shaft. Right, so that housing's back on, and all I've got to do is get that off. Okay, well, just leave it like that. And, well, that doesn't show me much. Just come in. Have to nut this out. Might just take the whole thing out off the chassis itself and see what we can see from the top end down. Well, here's a culprit, and yeah, she's rock solid, and I'd say by the looks of it, it's got that old shitty grease in there, and it's just jammed. Looking at that side, that appears to be some sort of clip, and I'm trying to do it and keep it in the camera. I can turn it so it spins around. Yeah. Oh no. Protect that and get get a vice grip onto it, but I don't want to score that shaft at all. So I know. Actually, look, I'll douse it with alcohol. Actually, I'm going to pour some acetone down there. That should help eat away the grease, I'm guessing. I'll try the alcohol first. Now, I just want to be careful with this thing. But clearly, yeah, she's rock solid jammed. I've have a look at the other one, which does spin. I've just taken the cover off. As you can see there, it's moving. So, in fact, as you can see, it just pops out there. Alright, so where did I put the nut and bolt? I'll find that. Otherwise, I mean, I've always got others to put in there. But I'll put this down for now. And what I ended up doing, because I didn't know, I took that little clip off, but that's okay. It's not springy at all, and I'll be able to put that back on. So I'm going to go and get a little bit of block of wood on there and hammer that thing out, because I can't think of any other way to do it. I got it out, and yeah, just rested that in a vise, and it looks die-cast metal to me, so had to be gentle with it and just tap tap tap, and she came out, and looks like an old bullet. But I'll get this all cleaned up, and hopefully it'll be good as new. Okay, so I thought, oh yeah, simple job. I'm going to clean this up and get all the crappy grease off, and that doesn't seem to be the problem. Don't know if you can see it. Trying to get the right angle. There are score marks in there, circular score marks. Now, wasn't done by me, certainly, but there's no indication on the shaft itself of any scoring. So, what I've been doing, and I grabbed myself an appropriate size drill bit, some 1200 wet and dry, and well, wetting it of course, and I just went in there and I'm still doing this, and I'm just slowly getting those score marks out, and we're getting there because, how do we go, that's it, like she fits, and there's no interference there. It just didn't want to go in early before I started sanding, so I reckon that's a goer. A little bit of play in it, that's on the top end, but I don't think that's hopefully not going to matter too much. Otherwise, pretty right with this one, I think. Okay, it's finished, and a job well done if I do say so myself. I tried some traditional grease. It was just too thick. I didn't put a lot on, but it wasn't spinning as well. I thought machine oil, and then I remembered, hey, I've got lithium grease. Let's try that. And works like a charm. It's actually a lot smoother than the other one there that's that I've got. So I made up a new little retaining washer, whatever you want to call it, clip, and just out of some thick wire that I had, because yeah, I lost the other one, didn't I? Yeah. Anyway, that's not going anywhere. So I will get the cover back on, and I'll probably put some more grease in there too before I seal it up, and we can put this back on and put the platter on and give the thing a real test. Okay, that spindle is all in and still working well, hopefully, and let's run a test. Put the platter back on. Click it into place somehow. I think that's it. All right. Okay. Give it some power. See if it works. It certainly does. Guess that's the right speed. I don't know. I don't have one of those apps on my phone where you can apparently just put it on there and it spins around and tells you how many revs it is. But that's good. Alright, that one's done, ready to be tested. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to grab that other chassis, gramophone, whatever, and I'm going to do the same procedure again, just make sure it's all working, lubricate whatever needs to be done, and so that way I can test both of them, and the best one's going to go back into the case. So I'll do that and I'll pop straight back. And I will mention, we'll say, while I'm doing that, check out this commercial. This is Australia's answer to the whistling camel cigarette man, Mr. Tony Barber.
Say it with Cambridge this Christmas. In cartons of 70 and 100, it's a nice way to remember old friends and make new ones.
Okay, so I've serviced the that second turntable, I guess, good enough word for it, and it's working fine. Just needed, again, lube the parts and everything was working on it. So I've connected this up, jumping it up to the radio, just one cable there, shielded cable, black and red wire, and the black wire I assume is earth, the red is the signal coming from the head there, and the radio is warmed up. Let me see. Yeah, so that sounds good, nice and quiet. I should also, I'll turn the volume right up. I should hear some scratching. Oh, I'm not getting anything. Let's just turn it on anyway. Well, I don't know. It's just not working. That should be working. Sounds okay. I mean, I think the speed's, I'm not sure if it's exactly right, but just from what I'm hearing, but we're not getting any sound. Alright. I'll check my wiring and I'll come back. Okay, I checked that, checked the wiring. The wiring was fine, so I brought up the original turntable and I've wired it in. And again, this one's simply got two wires, the shielding itself for earth and the black wire there for the signal. So I've got a needle in it, and I'm actually getting, I've got the volume up full on the radio, and I actually have some sound, me scratching the needle. So that's, yeah, but it's very, very faint. Now, I'm going to have to put it there. I'll just spin it by hand. Yeah, well, this one works, but not real loud at all. Oh, look, I'll actually attach some power to it and we'll just see how well it spins. Okay, power's attached, and let's turn it on. I can barely hear it out of the speaker. In fact, it's about as loud as what the actual the sound coming off the needle on the turntable is. Oh, dearie me. Well, let's all just cut that out. I suspect, I know what is it, the head on it's not a cartridge, as you know, we would know them. I don't know what the hell you'd call it, so just audio head. I think it's stuffed. Again, you know, they're 70 odd years old, so dear me. I know the needle's okay. Pretty sure. Oh, let me just turn it on again. The needle wasn't sitting in properly, and the problem was the screw that holds it in. They did have one spring broken, and a little bit of the shaft is still in there. And yeah, I had a look and I tried to gouge it out, but I couldn't do it. But anyway, let's turn it back on. That's as good as it gets. On full volume. Deary me. Oh well. It's a real pity. Real pity. Spare parts for them? Oh, I've got no chance. None at all. What I'll do, still, hey, pull it out, open it up, see what's in there. You never know. It might be something simple. Well, here's the head, and as you can see, there's that coil there. There's our wires attached to it, signal in the earth, and yeah, what I could earlier see, the little stump of a broken screw. And yeah, I tried again just before to get it out, no chance whatsoever. So the other thing, apparently this should have a resistance of 2K, which is what's written on the other arm. So I'm assuming these two. What do I get? I know you can't see the multimeter. 1.9K. Well, that's okay. So why isn't the bloody thing working? If it had gone open circuit, I could understand that. I don't know. I'm not going to pull this thing to pieces, that's for sure. I don't see the point. And again, yeah, I've got no spares of these things, none at all. So, I don't know, I'm going to have a think. Well, I've just had a chat with the owner and told him the bad news about the turntable. He said he can get his hands on some heads, maybe the whole arm, not sure. So he's going to do that, and hopefully, one, a replacement will fit, and two, it works. So that's the end of this project for me anyway. But we do have a working radio, and I'll whack that back into the case, I think. And yeah, that's the end of this video. But it's a bummer. It's a bummer when things like this happen. Had it been say, I don't know, 50s, 60s with a cartridge, yeah, we'd get it going, no problem, just replace it. But yeah, but like I said, these things, nah. I've got none. So, and I can't fix them. I've got no idea. But anyway, like I said, a bit of a bummer. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll be back very, very soon. So take care, have fun. Bye, everyone.